What if I told you there is a city bigger than New York, bigger than London, and bigger than Tokyo? A place with more than 32 million people. A place most of the world has never even heard of. Today, we are exploring this hidden giant. Welcome to Chongqing, China. This city is not just a collection of buildings and streets, it is a world of its own, built on mountains and carved into the landscape. It is a place where reality feels more like a science fiction movie. When you arrive, the sheer scale of everything is the first thing that hits you. The buildings don't just reach for the sky, they seem to be part of the very mountains they stand on, creating a concrete jungle unlike any other. I travel the world to find places that change my perspective. Places that challenge what I think I know about human civilization. Chongqing does exactly that. It's a city that grew so fast, it had to innovate in ways that seem impossible. Forget everything you know about traditional city planning, because here, the rules are different. The city's geography forced its engineers and architects to think creatively, to build up, down, and even sideways. This isn't just a place you visit, it's a place you experience with all your senses, a puzzle of infrastructure that you have to see to believe. It feels like stepping into a different dimension, a future that has already arrived. What makes Chongqing so special is its raw, unfiltered energy. It's not a polished tourist destination like Shanghai or Beijing. It has a grittier, more authentic feel. The city hums with the constant motion of millions of people, all living their lives in this incredible vertical landscape. You can feel the pulse of progress everywhere you look, from the endless construction cranes adding to the skyline to the busy river ports that connect it to the rest of the world. This is a city that is constantly evolving, constantly growing, and it pulls you into its powerful current from the moment you step foot in it. It's a real, working city on a massive scale. My goal here is to show you a side of China you have probably never seen. We will explore the streets, the buildings, and the culture of this megacity. We will go deep underground and high up into the sky. I want to take you on a journey to understand how a city like this can even exist. So forget your maps and your guidebooks. The best way to understand Chongqing is to get lost in it. Let's dive into the organized chaos of this incredible place and uncover the secrets of the world's biggest, most fascinating city that you've never heard of. Prepare to have your mind blown. In most cities, you expect things to be on the ground floor. A road is a road, a building is a building. But in Chongqing, these rules do not apply. Imagine driving your car up to the 10th floor of an apartment building just to reach the main road, or seeing a gas station located on the rooftop of a skyscraper. This is not a scene from a futuristic movie. This is everyday life here. The city is built on such steep hills that developers had to get creative. Roads weave over and under buildings, and what seems like the ground floor from one side could be the 15th floor from the other. It's a mind-bending experience that constantly makes you question your sense of direction and elevation. One of the most famous examples of this unique architecture is the Lisbon monorail station. I had to see this for myself. A train line that runs directly through a residential building. You can stand on the platform on the 6th floor and watch the train emerge from the apartments, continue its journey, and then disappear into another tunnel. The residents who live in the building can literally go downstairs to catch their train. Engineers designed it this way to save space and navigate the difficult terrain. It's a perfect symbol of Chongqing's philosophy. If you can't go around it, go through it. Seeing it in person is surreal and showcases the incredible engineering that makes this city function. The city's relationship with its rivers is just as unique. The Yangtze and Jilin rivers are the lifeblood of Chongqing, and the city has built its identity around them. But it's not just about bridges, though there are over 4,500 of them. Here you can find entire restaurants floating on the water, creating little islands of light and activity on the river at night. You can sit down for a meal and watch massive cargo ships glide by. These floating establishments are not just a novelty, they are a deep-rooted part of the local culture, offering a different perspective of the city's stunning skyline from the water level. It's a beautiful and immersive dining experience. Getting around this vertical maze is an adventure in itself. You might take a bus that feels like it's driving along the edge of a cliff, offering breathtaking views of the city below, or you might take one of the massive cable cars that glide high above the Yangtze River, connecting the different parts of the city. These aren't just for tourists, they are an essential part of the public transport system for thousands of locals every day. Every journey in Chongqing, no matter how short, feels like a tour. It's a city that forces you to constantly look up, down, and all around, just to take in the sheer audacity of its construction and design. If you think the city is incredible on the surface, wait until you go underground. Chongqing is home to the deepest metro station in the world, Hongtudi Station. To reach the platform for Line 10, you have to travel 94 meters down. That is the equivalent of a 31-story building. The journey down takes over 5 minutes on a series of long escalators. As you descend, you pass level after level, feeling like you are journeying toward the center of the earth. It's an eerie and impressive feeling, a testament to the extreme engineering required to build a subway system through solid mountain rock. The sheer depth is hard to comprehend until you are on that escalator, watching the world disappear above you. Standing on that platform, so far beneath the bustling city, is a strange experience. It is quiet and cool, a stark contrast to the noise and humidity on the surface. You feel a sense of isolation, but also a sense of awe at the human ingenuity that made it possible. This isn't just a hole in the ground, it's a critical part of a network that moves millions of people every single day. The station itself is massive, a cavernous space carved out of the earth. It makes you realize that Chongqing is not just a city built on mountains, but also a city built within them. It's a hidden world that keeps the visible world moving efficiently and smoothly. Back on the surface, the futuristic feeling continues. The city is a hub of technological innovation, and it's not just in the infrastructure. You see it in the small details of daily life. In many places, payment is completely digital. Street vendors, small shops, and even beggars use QR codes for transactions. It's a society that has fully embraced the digital age, making everything faster and more convenient. This seamless integration of technology into everyday life is what makes Chongqing feel like it's a step ahead. It's a glimpse into what cities of the future might look like, where the physical and digital worlds are completely intertwined. This blend of massive, almost brutalist infrastructure and cutting-edge technology is what defines the futuristic character of Chongqing. It's not the sleek, sterile future you see in some sci-fi films. It's a more realistic, chaotic, and organic version of what's to come. A city that is both ancient and brand new, built of concrete, steel, rock, and data. Riding the deepest metro in the world is just one piece of this puzzle. It's an experience that encapsulates the city's spirit, bold, ambitious, and always pushing the boundaries of what is possible. It's a place that makes you feel small, but also incredibly inspired by human potential. You cannot come to Chongqing and not try its most famous invention, the hot pot. This is not just a meal, it is a cultural ritual. The city is famous for its spicy, numbing broth filled with Sichuan peppercorns and a mountain of chili peppers. It is an intense, fiery experience that is meant to be shared with friends and family. You gather around a bubbling pot of red-hot soup and cook your own ingredients, from thin slices of meat to fresh vegetables and tofu. The smell alone is overwhelming, a powerful mix of spice and aroma that fills the entire restaurant. It's a challenge to your taste buds, but one that is incredibly rewarding. To make the experience even more unique, I found a restaurant where the future meets tradition. Here, the waiters are not people. They are robots. These small, automated machines glide silently between the tables, carrying trays of food and drinks. You place your order on a tablet, and a few minutes later, a robot waiter arrives at your table with your ingredients. It's a bit strange at first, watching these machines navigate the busy restaurant, but it's also incredibly efficient. It shows how Chongqing is blending its rich culinary heritage with its love for technology. Eating a traditional hot pot served by a robot is the perfect metaphor for this city. The hot pot itself is an adventure. The first bite is a shock to the system. The mala flavor, a combination of numbing, ma, and spicy, la, is something you have to experience to understand. Your mouth tingles and burns at the same time, a strange but addictive sensation. Locals believe that the spicy food helps them deal with the city's humid climate. As you continue to eat, you get used to the heat, and you start to appreciate the complex flavors underneath. It's a social meal that forces you to slow down, talk, and enjoy the process. It's a delicious, sweaty, and unforgettable cultural experience. Chongqing is a city of endless surprises. It's a place that shatters your expectations and shows you a different way of living. From its vertical architecture and deep metro stations to its fiery food served by robots, every corner offers something new and exciting. It's a must-visit destination for any traveler who is tired of the usual tourist trails and wants to see something truly different. This city is not just a place on a map, it's a vision of the future, happening right now. It is raw, it is real, and it is one of the most incredible places I have ever been. Go see it for yourself.